Let's see. John, Boston, you're on the Wilkow Majority. Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Good. Not to change the subject, but, the last couple of days, the issue of homosexuality has come up. And it sounds to me as what you're saying is that gays and lesbians do not deserve special rights. But what you don't understand is they're not asking for special rights. They're asking for equal rights. There's a difference.
Okay. Like I said, if they want equal rights with regard to marriage, there are no federal marriage. Well, DOMA was a federal marriage law, but there's a hypocrisy here. See, now all of a sudden, the gay rights activists like the 10th Amendment. They want the states to be able to write their own marriage laws and then use the traveling clause and the immunities clause and the equal protection clause to say, well, no matter where you get married, you can move throughout the country. But the funny thing is, the entire Democratic Party and American left and activist community don't believe the same about gun permits.
Yeah, but see,
but see. If you believe in states' right, what?
Are you married?
Am I married? Yes, I'm married.
Okay, and so am I. And so we take those rights for granted.
But I don't have a federal marriage license. I have a state marriage license.
Right, so do I. So why shouldn't people of the same gender have the same rights?
Okay, it's not.
Why is that an issue?
Well, like I said, if you believe that, then you should start being an activist in the state of Massachusetts to eliminate the Massachusetts marriage license. This way, nobody is denied.
I want to know why you think they don't.
You can't handle that, can you? You can't handle the concept. No, you can't, because you want to move the Titanic of the big government in your direction. You don't want to eliminate its power.
So I want to know from you.
So no, you don't have to know anything from me, John. Tell me why you would want to eliminate the Massachusetts marriage license. Then anybody can have whatever relationship they want, and the government would have no say.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with a federal law saying that any
no federal law. No federal law. Again, the Titanic of big government. You want to move the power of the Titanic. You don't want to shrink it.
I don't have a problem with the state having that jurisdiction, but the issue is this, Andrew.
It's not whether, sir, John, no offense, John, it's not whether or not the state has jurisdiction. The federal government doesn't have jurisdiction. It's not an enumerated power. It's not mentioned in the Constitution. It's not there. So by virtue of the 10th Amendment, it is a state power.
Every state in this country recognizes marriage between a man and a woman, correct?
Yes, because that's the natural order of things.
Why? So tell me, why is marriage between two men and two women unnatural?
Really?
No, I want to know why.
There's no difference between heterosexuality and homosexuality, right? There's no difference?
I'm talking about two consenting adults.
Well, you're trying to get me to differentiate between well, first of all, if you want to enter into a contract, sir, you can enter into a contract of any kind as you wish. You could put down on a piece of paper, have it notarized, have it signed by a witness, and say, we're married. Yep. Now, if you're talking about tax purposes, that's a different thing. But if you're trying to tell me that there's no difference between homosexuality and heterosexuality, we can have a discussion on science if you'd like.
Science has all but concluded that sexual orientation may be genetic.
Okay, so what?
So let's say that's true. So why shouldn't they have the same rights other people have? That's what I want to know. You want
Again. I'm talking about if you want gay marriage, then you eliminate the marriage license in your particular state. Then there's no marriage license, and the state has no say. If you're asking me on a societal basis what the cornerstone of our society is, I will say it's a family. A family whereby which a man and a woman have children through the natural order of things. The last time I checked, a man can't get another man pregnant by making love to his rectum.
Right, but you can adopt a child and have a family.
Okay, I'm adopted. That's still not the natural order of things.
So then you don't come from a legitimate family, is what you're saying.
The choice of society. Okay, there's always extenuating circumstances. There's always exceptions to the rule. There's always, things that don't fit the perfect model. But the model for society is a father and a mother getting married and having children. So if you don't like that as the traditional model, you're free to dislike that. But that is the traditional model. All societies are based on families. Families are created through the natural order. The natural order is men having sex with women.
According to your definition of natural.
Oh, right. So, again, What is your urge to have sex, John? Why do you think you have an urge to have sex? What do you think motivates you?
Don't you think?
No, John, I'm asking you a question. Now it's time for you to answer my questions. What do you think motivates you?
The pleasure of it.
Really, the pleasure of it, not the need to procreate. You just think God just was really cool and just gave you some really good feeling thing, and that was it?
You don't. All right. So people that are sterile shouldn't have sex, according to you.
No, I didn't say that. That's still the natural order. It's still
can't.
the intent.
So if the urge is to simply procreate,
the urge is based, sir. The urge to have sex is based on procreation. It is part of procreation.
So I can go around and have sex and impregnate anyone I want, multiple people. Why not? Right? Because that's my urge.
Physically, you could.
Right.
Physically, you could, but the whole concept of society is that some behaviors are not acceptable to society.
But you just said that if the natural order of...
It is the natural order, but we are not bound by law to the natural order. If you're asking me what the natural order is, if everyone was gay, there'd be no everyone, sir.
So you think that we're...
Okay, John, this has gone on long enough. Thank you very much for the call. You're wasting my time. This is going round and round and round, and nothing I'm going to say is going to make any sense to you. So thank you very much for calling. 1-866-95-PATRIOT. And I understand, again, that this sounds like homophobia to you. I do not advocate harming people for being gay. I don't care what people do in the privacy of their bedroom. If you're asking me a scientific question, I'm going to give you a scientific answer. If the scientific answer means that you don't feel good about it, I'm sorry. That doesn't mean I hate gay people. This is what happens in our social and political debates. If you disagree with something, automatically we rifle towards it's hate. Well, you disagree with gay marriage. You hate gay people. When we get to that point, there's no talking to each other anymore. 1-866-95-PATRIOT.